Hello everyone! Welcome back for more Let's Play Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions. Last time we took on Hobgoblin as Spider-Man 2099. Now we're going to take on a new villain as Ultimate Spider-Man. So, let's go. Normal. Here we go. I think this is the first time we're doing an Ultimate Spider-Man level. I realized there's only about like 14 levels in the game, is what the loading or save screen tells you.
What is that weird smell? Oh, right. Fresh air. Wish I could enjoy being out of the city, but man, the suit is throwing me. I feel dirty, and not in a fun let's go clubbing way. Okay, gotta focus. That magic rock is around here somewhere. And I just figured out where.
If it isn't the spectacular spider schmuck.
Oh, dude, pants! No one wants to see your junk.
Keep laughing, punk. You see what I found? What do you think happens if I use it?
Interest rates go down?
Yes. It's like my powers are totally unleashed. Now I can absorb all this energy. Energy without limit!
And yet, still no pants.
Oh, I have control. Okay. So yeah, we're fighting Electro. Those of you who saw Amazing Spider-Man 2, this is one of the villains that was in it.
See what I can do now?
I don't get what the point of electrifying that shit does. Oh, okay, now I'm free to move around apparently. Whoa!
Impressive, huh?
Little versions of you? Your word is creepy.
Whew. Alright. Speaking of Ultimate or Amazing Spider-Man 2, I haven't seen it. I most likely will never see it due to how much I really didn't like the first Amazing Spider-Man. You know, I could care less. But I was watching this one guy talk about, you know, he was comparing Amazing Spider-Man, both Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2, to the Raimi trilogy. Which I guess is alright and whatnot. You know, he ended up saying, you know, the Amazing Spider-Man, just the two movies of Amazing Spider-Man alone is better than the entire trilogy of, you know, the Raimi films. And personally, while having not seen Amazing Spider-Man 2, I still enjoy the Raimi trilogy a lot more than I did even even comparing just, you know, the first Spider-Man movie of the Raimi trilogy. One second.
Broke the water pump! More people to save, all in a heroic day's work. Hey, that water's electrified.
So you gotta rescue these guys. But even just comparing the first, you know, Raimi film to the first Amazing Spider-Man film. Let's see, where do I take these guys? Oh, over there, okay.
That's great. Let me get that valve.
You know, I still would say that, you know, the first Raimi film was miles better than, you know, the first Amazing Spider-Man film. Simply because, you know, to me, Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man and Peter Parker both understood the responsibility that came with being a superhero. You know, he understood it a lot more. He didn't go around showing literally half the city who he was under the mask. You know, he didn't reveal himself until Spider-Man 2, and even then it was kind of like forced upon him and stuff like that. I think his mask was either torn off or something. Where's a civilian? There they are.
Hey, help! Somebody help! Help!
You know, and that was a big moment when, you know, Spider-Man, when Maguire lost his mask in Spider-Man 2. That was a really big moment. That really, whereas Amazing Spider-Man treats it as, oh, he's just, letting a kid see who he is under the mask. Or, oh, he's just letting the entire police force see who he is under the mask. It's not that big of a deal. When really it is a big deal. And what's even worse... Wait, I have to re-rescue all these guys? How about... God damn it. Just because I died? Wait, is this not where I bring him? Where do I bring him then? I'm carrying a dude. Oh, the other end. Okay. And it is a big deal. And plus, tell me, there was one point this guy didn't bring up, which I thought was kind of weird. And yeah, I do have to rescue. Alright. Cut that out. Cut that out. Okay. Sorry about that. Interruptions. But yeah, there was one thing that he kind of... What? How'd I die? Someone catch how I died there. I was carrying... Oh, I guess I'm under a time limit or something. I don't know. Did, like, one of the civilians drown or something? Maybe I am under a time limit. I don't know. Maybe I should go for the lower ones first.
Yeah, that's great. Let me get that valve, Spider-Man.
Yeah, but there was one thing that was that told me, oh god. Yeah, I'm definitely under a time limit, I think. Yeah, that platform's underwater.
The water's electrified.
There's one thing that Maguire definitely understood more than Garfield, and that was,
Hey, look out!
was the whole with great power comes great responsibility thing. Garfield didn't learn that lesson until the end of Amazing Spider... Well, it didn't... Maybe he did learn it earlier, but it didn't come off that he had learned that lesson any time before the end of Amazing Spider-Man 1. And he had to be told the lesson. I mean, granted, Maguire was also needing to be told the lesson by his Uncle Ben. But there was still the whole thing with, he still felt like he seemed like he understood the lesson. He understood that, yeah, he's Spider-Man. And, okay, lightning rod completed. One sec. Let's see if I can buy anything. No. Yeah, I'm ultimate, so unleash a powerful burst of tendrils to knock back surrounding enemies. Yeah, I'll buy the ultimate charge attack. See, it leaves me with about 11,000. Yeah, rage mode duration. +1. Leaves me with about 6,000. Alright.
Okay, doors open, Spider-Man. Good work.
But, yeah, let's see. That's just something I noticed about him. That the Raimi films definitely had a better grasp on, that, yeah, he's a superhero. I'm gonna say this before whatever, apparently. No time.
Let's get this party started.
Oh, you turn this place into a disco. Classic.
But, definitely had a better grasp on, he's a superhero, so if he gets anyone close to him, then he's going to have repercussion. Bad things will happen to those that are close to him.
Think about it. You can get these glowy guys to play the instruments, and then you can call it the
he did. He learned that lesson fairly quickly. He didn't want anyone close to him. Mary Jane. He left it up to Mary Jane to decide if she should be close to him or not. After he had told her that. I'll give Amazing Spider-Man films one thing. Gwen is definitely a better love interest than Mary Jane ever was. However, one thing that Gwen... God damn. So you're just gonna keep doing that? Until I do something?
Spider-Man, look for Electro above the generators.
You must be really terrified of me. I don't blame you.
Until I... Zoop, zop, doobity bop.
question.
Okay.
At what point did you say to yourself, naked glowy blue guy? That's a good look.
You know, he left it up. He made it Gwen's decision if she wanted to still be with him, knowing the
Can you do
risks.
me a favor and recharge my
Yo.
MP3 player?
While Garfield Spider-Man was just like, hey, you know, I'm still like completely in love with you. I'm not gonna let the fact that, you know, I could be potentially putting your life in danger, and I promised your dead father that I would stay away from you to keep you safe. You know, keep me away. Because I'm so blindly in love. No. While it's probably more believable, it's, you know, probably more believable from a teen's perspective, it doesn't make for a good Spider-Man. I mean, fans of the comics can yell at me and shit like that. I can honestly care less. I don't read the comics. I never have. I never will. So bite me. I don't care. I don't care which one represented the comics better. In all honesty, I don't even think the comics understood the character of Spider-Man that well, since there's so many different iterations of him.
Oh, I got too bad.
And I'm dying, I think.
You pathetic. We're good.
Can you do me a favor and recharge my MP3 player?
Okay, now we're doing this Saga dance again.
You're toast.
Where is he? He's over there.
Gotta fight me sometime.
Boom. And that's just a thing, is, you know, I mean,
Gotta fight me sometime.
Couldn't we just thumb wrestle
and
instead?
I mean, while I haven't seen Amazing Spider-Man 2, I've had a lot of shit spoiled for me.
Gotcha.
You know, so I do know a little bit of the major events that happened in that movie. So, yeah, I do know about all the major stuff that I really would rather not spoil. But, you know, Garfield Spider-Man ends up paying the price for being so selfish and stuff like that. You know, he ended up paying the price for deciding that love is more important than keeping her safe.
Electro Light Orchestra, huh? That's pretty good, right?
You know, that's just something I can't imagine, you know, I can't imagine Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man ever doing,
We should hang out.
is, you know, choosing love over safety.
And by we,
You know, he chose, you know, he chose to let Mary Jane decide if, you know, if she wanted to still be with him knowing the dangers. You know, but that was completely her fault. If anything happened to her, that would be on her. You know, Spider-Man, you know, Tobey Maguire's Peter Parker gave her the chance to opt out of being in a dangerous relationship. And that's just whatever. It's, you know, so if anything bad happened to her, you know, and since they're not making since they'll never make a fourth one to that Raimi trilogy, you know, we know nothing bad ever happens to her. You know, who knows what would have happened if something bad did happen to her.
Hey, my cell phone's almost dead. Can you help me out here?
And I'm dying. How do I stop him
Have you ever
from
considered
being a
therapy?
dick
Or in your case,
and firing
shock
lasers?
therapy? Huh?
No. But yeah, I'm done talking about those films. I'll always prefer the Raimi trilogy over the Amazing Spider-Man, and there's not much you can really do to change my mind on that. Let's see, what else is there interesting to talk about?
You pathetic. You like that, don't
The hell? No, he is. Should be able to attack him.
Mess with the best, fry like the rest. You like that, don't you?
Oh god, I'm dying.
Ever considered a career in music? You could be, wait for it, a conductor.
Seriously, with the lasers again?
Think
Look how
about it, you could
look
get
how
these
little
cool
health
guys
he
to play
has.
the instruments, and then you could call it the Electro
Goddamn,
Light
dude, just
Orchestra,
die.
huh? That's pretty good, right?
This fight's going on for way too long.
How do you live with yourself?
Something else I came across